So the items you're going to need is 4 wood shims, a number 3 Phillips head screwdriver, and a ladder to stand on for the person inside the shower. We're going to take 2 stacks of wood shims in the same direction. We're going to chalk the door and make sure it's nice and snug, and make sure the door is in line with the panel as best as it can be. So if your panel is touching your door, of course it won't close. Then we're going to go ahead and loosen the screws that clamp the hinge to the glass. Once we have them loose enough to adjust the door, we're going to go ahead and push our door over towards the wall so we have ample space. Should be enough space to fit a wood shim in there. And make sure your shims on the bottom stay tight so that there's no shifting. And if you need to loosen the bottom hinges, you can do so at this time, but most of the time it's just the top hinge that is at fault. Now we're going to go ahead and tighten them back up in this specific sequence while standing on our step ladder so we're at a nice chest height. We're going to tighten one at a time, just a little bit at a time, kind of like the lug nuts on your car tire. This will allow the gasket to seat nice and flush, and don't be alarmed if you hear a squeaking noise. That is a good sound. And you are not going to break the glass by tightening too much. However, you can round out the screw if you're not perfectly perpendicular with your screwdriver. You should be safe to go ahead and remove any shims if you had them in there. And whenever testing the door, open it nice and slow just to make sure you're clear, and you should be good.